Straight is live.
You heard me?
Yes.
I can hear you, yeah.
You know, Facebook. Make sure we got 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes.
30 minutes and 10 seconds.
All right, 7:05. 30 minutes, 10 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Hey, y'all know what it is. It's Modern Perspective Podcast. We got the whole crew here on Christmas.
I don't know why it's showing BRB, but we ain't go BRB. We here. So
we here right now, right?
We here right now, and we want to thank everybody for coming in on this Christmas day. Well, not Christmas Day, on this Christmas week. And just tuning in with us, Modern Perspective Podcast, #1 podcast in Atlanta, man. We turning up for 2026, man. You're going to see us everywhere. We're going to have so much new additions and so many great things coming forward with our podcast. We also have so many great special guests that are going to be starring on the podcast also. But we're going to go ahead and allow Zaniya to read off today's questions. And we're going to start from there.
So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast tonight. For those of you that don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. For those of you that do, Merry Christmas. So on the registry tonight, we have the Jake Paul versus Joshua fight. Hopefully, I all watched it and saw what was going on. Let's see if it was rigged. Here's some opinions on that. We also have Andrew Tate, Mr. Red Pill guy, seeing that he didn't really do so well recently. So we got some opinions on that as well. Then we're going to hop into Rob Rayner and Nick Rayner. As far as Nick, him being a troubled kid and everything of that sort, him killing his parents. And then we're going to get into Talil and Jardine Pauline. The scandal we have here. Okay? And then the last thing that we'll end out the night with is the Epstein files. And we all know there's some big people up at the quote unquote top that we need to be speaking on tonight. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the Jake Paul and Joshua fight. So
man,
I know y'all watched this. So what y'all see? Tell me.
That boy Jake Paul got his motherfucking jaw broke. That boy, I was so happy that he fought a real fighter. Thank God, like somebody that actively fighting. He's not fighting like Mike Tyson retired. Ain't fighting boxing 20 years. He's fighting motherfucking Nate Robinson, a fucking 5'11" basketball player. He fought somebody that's actually bigger than him, stronger than him, and did everything he did.
Well, with everything else, I'm hearing that they saying the fights is rigged. So why wouldn't he go and fight people that don't know how to fight? So this being a real fight, he needed to be told by himself. Honestly.
So yes, his fights usually are rigged. I can tell you right now what I seen when I did my research. They made 93 million or 92 million based off this fight alone, all together collectively. So we already know his fight is rigged. So I don't know if the knockout was rigged, but that broken jaw wasn't rigged.
Oh yeah, you can't fake a broken jaw.
They had that nigga on his knees. I don't know. And when we get into the next fight, too, the other fighter, we gonna talk about it. He was on his knees just like Jake Paul. So, yeah, I'm glad it was a good fight. It was very entertaining. I was very happy that Jake Paul actually fought an actual active fighter. So he see where he need to work at. Everybody else see that. If you want to take it serious, he did a good job. Let's move on.
Shit.
Yeah,
What's your take, Holly?
yeah, so it was pretty surprising because like I actually better for him to actually win because like I thought like all his fights are just rigged for him to win. That's why Javante Tank Davis didn't want to go through with his fight. Like I thought maybe because he knew that he wanted him to lose or he wanted him to take the fall. So like it really surprised me that he actually had a fight with somebody and he was getting hit and he was actually losing. You see what I'm saying? So it was surprising. So. And I'm the type of guy who likes to play on sports betting and like stake and rain bet. So like I I I was like so like ready to put some money on that fight, and I'm glad I didn't because it was just
Smart money. Smart money.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna let you
Smart
know
move
now.
at the end of the day.
The reason Tank Davis did not do the fight with Jake Paul, it's not because of none of that. It's because of the lawsuit that Javante Davis had got going on right now, and Netflix did not want that on their platform.
Mm.
That's why
Yeah,
last minute
yeah, that
Joshua had
too.
to step in.
Yeah, those
So
allegations are too. Those
it ain't
allegations.
about his shit being rigged, because everybody in the boxing industry really want to knock Jake Paul the fuck out.
Yeah,
But
Because he's a
he
white boy
selected
that's
with
out
who
here
he
rigging
fight.
his fights. He's out here fighting black men thinking that he got one up because he's paying them or getting paid millions of dollars to win a fight. Of course they want to knock this nigga head off. Excuse me, this wicked head off. Of course they want to knock his head off. Clean the fuck up. That's why he just got his job, bro. He needed to be taught a lesson before the new year come in so he can treat the new year right.
He got two plates put in his jaw, left, right.
Hmm.
That's
See.
all I got to say.
No, no,
But
no,
yeah,
no, no. This job right here is going to stay intact. Okay, I'm not gonna be playing with
period,
nobody's time. And I just feel
period.
like it was time to come that somebody was gonna come in and say, "I'm gonna show you what it is." Even if you put in my hands that I gotta rig this to make you win, I don't give a fuck. There's no amount of money that's gonna let me think that you gonna play in my face like that. For real.
Now, don't get me wrong. There was some rigged moments because I watched the fight. Joshua was holding back on some of them punches
Mm.
that he'll usually make. So there is a little bit of a rigged system. But I think once Joshua hit him and broke his jaw, he didn't probably mean to break his jaw, and he felt his jaw broke. And he was like, "Oh shit, yeah, we done." Because as soon as he did that, the fight was over.
yeah.
Mm.
So it's like that possibly happened, and that like, nah, this fight is done because we ain't signed up to get my jaw broke, nigga.
I feel you on that shit, bro. Cause like, and then like I look at it through the business portion side of it all. It's like they put so much money towards this type of fight. Like if y'all even seen the promotion for this fight, like they don't buy and customized jet ski boats and all that shit, just having Jake and Joshua like chains and fucking they, you know what I'm saying? It's so much promotion that went just into this. Like I know he's getting paid crazy just for these fights, and it's
Yep,
ridiculous.
yep.
Well, speaking of, going into the fights, what about Andrew Tate?
He was on his knees too.
Man,
these niggas
oh,
freaky
Pause,
as hell. His
pause,
little bald head
pause.
ass
man, that
buddy.
man doing the fucking nay in there, bitch. What
Man,
the
what?
fuck? World champion my
I ain't even.
ass.
I
What the
didn't even
fuck?
watch the entire fight. I watched like a
I'm in
little
the
bit of it, and
embassy.
then
I
I
was
was like,
locked
"This
in the
shit,
embassy
I'm
for
not
so
really
long.
into
I don't
it."
want to hear that embassy shit.
Man, that shit. Once I seen the highlights, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I was like, "Hey, this is what happens when you got them, yeah." But I mean, if what's his name, Demore, if he's a world champion and an active kickboxer, and Andrew Tate is a quote unquote former kickboxing champion, uh, he says that he still spar and do all these other things. I'm thinking that it's going to be a probably worth it fight.
But
But
what
to
does this
see
do to his
Andrew Tate,
reputation though? Like for him to be a former champion, he coming in and he getting knocked to his knees. On your knees, bro. You
I
put
mean,
niggas on their
yeah,
knees, not the other way around.
of course, people gonna be like, yeah, you
Like,
got them
but
acting
y'all,
like the
look.
big bad wolf. Go ahead.
But the thing about it is, it's like, how the hell is you big boy Andrew Tate? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Top dog, top boss, and all that shit. Your ass getting your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even set yourself up just to get your ass beat? Like you, John Cena. You know, you know John Cena also stopped doing wrestling too.
Yeah. He retired.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about that. You know, he talking about his new girlfriend and everything. But
Yeah, that
what we
hurt my
talking
heart,
about with the
man.
education, it's just crazy how he talking all that big top dog shit. And you get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even sign up to do that shit?
Because just
Yeah,
like we going back to the Jake Paul thing, some people have to be put in a place. This new year that's coming up, nobody is playing no games. Nobody is playing any games. So the end of this year is setting all them records straight. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go ahead and
it's
set
a
the
lot of
record straight
ego
and get into
too. You
this
know what I'm
new
saying?
year.
It's a lot of ego too. You know what I'm saying? Especially
That
for
part.
Andrew Tate. But keep going though.
Nah, but like you said, it is the ego. Everybody fighting their ego. Everybody fighting this pride shit. But if I'm this big champion, like nobody else can come in and steal your crown, babes. Like you're not the only champion out here. You're not the only one that's actually out here, working to get that title and keep it, maintain it. Just because you a legend in the game don't mean a new legend ain't coming to steal your spot. So
right.
people just gotta be out here keeping their head on the swivel, stand on your 10 toes. Don't never, turn your back and think that, somebody else ain't right behind you trying to get you too.
All I'm
Which,
gonna say is, if you decide to push Andrew Tate and be like, you trying to whoop my ass, but you ain't whoop Buddy ass, just keep that fight on you, cause this nigga still is a fighter. So they keep your fight up, and if you need it,
oh,
hey, that's all I got to say on that.
that's the end of that one. That's the end of that. I know that's right. Well, speaking of,
All
setting the
right. Well,
record straight and making sure that everybody's mental is together as far
yeah,
as getting into this new year. Rob Rayner and Nick Rayner being Rob Rayner's son, he was charged with 2 counts of murder for murdering his parents. And from everything that I gathered, everybody always said that he was a troubled child. So this was a troubled child dealing with parents that was in the industry. They were trying to put him in the industry, and after a certain amount of time, people snap. Now, me personally, I'm not going to be snapping on my parents unless you are either molesting me, you beating my ass, or it's something out the box type shit. But like as far as that concerned, why do y'all think that he killed him for real?
Hey man, some people just they have trauma built up from a certain age, and especially over time, you grow up and you just feel like you can't take it too anymore. You feel like it's too much on your shoulders. So it's just some people, they don't keep God in their life. They don't got nothing that they
That's the
can pray
biggest
to.
problem.
That's the biggest problem. They ain't got nobody they can talk to, pray to. They going to therapists, and therapists ain't really doing nothing but giving them medication and just telling them shit to make them keep coming back. It's I just feel like people just get to that point, and I hate that it had to be their parents. I feel for them. Feel for his family. I pray for them. I just I just feel like yeah, he wrong. No matter whatever you and your parents go through in your life, you should never get to that point to where you have to say, "Fuck y'all, I'm killing you."
Right.
It's just like when you get to that point, you already came to your decision like, "Hey, I know I'm about
You
to go to
you you
jail."
thought that shit out at that point. Like you thought it out and
Yeah,
and been thinking about it for years. And like you said, that's the biggest thing for me is that people don't have, God in their life. They don't have anybody to really, be that source for them. And then they are going to therapy. Nothing against therapy, don't get me wrong. Please go be in therapy if you need it. However, find the right therapist that's not gonna throw medicine in your face, knowing that, they just synthesizing this shit to fuck you up even more so they can bring you back and say, "Oh yeah, now you have this problem, bitch. I didn't have this problem when I went to you the first time. So now why do I have this all of a sudden?" Like the system is fucked, fucked. But we'll get into why and how it's fucked later on. But yeah, as far as that is concerned, it is hard to hear that there are children out here that really do be thinking about killing their parents and be having good lives. You feel me? Like some kids are just born that way, and the parents don't know what to do. They try their best, and then they end up dead the next morning because they child and snapped. because of all the long years of just, not understanding their own mental. And then being in the industry doesn't help. Like the industry really, especially when it comes to industry and the kids, it really is fucked up. It's fucked up real
Yeah.
bad.
And he was, and I think when I did my research on it, his dad helped him come up in the acting world. So
It and did.
if he was doing things like kid shows, I don't know if he was on Nickelodeon. I don't remember his face. I don't know what he played on or anything. So, but if he did anything with Disney, Nickelodeon, we all see the speculations that's going on with that shit.
Facts.
Everybody see that they was doing some little funny, freaky, deaky shit. So, if
Yeah,
he was in
Definitely
that back
was.
to the day
exactly.
going to the trauma, who knows? But I just,
And Ali hit
yeah,
really the needle on the head too. And then a lot of stuff we got to pinpoint also is the mental health too. So like around this time, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's like really
Right.
crazy for like for men, mental health is like really high for men around this time. So that's something we don't really pinpoint out also. So it is around the time with all this Epstein files coming out and all these actors going insane and everybody's losing it. So like it's definitely a mixture of all that.
Well, yeah, I do
hmm
want to. Now that y'all, we spoke about mental health throughout these last few topics. I do want to mention y'all men don't get the recognition that y'all deserve for y'all mental health. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't. Y'all are not able to sit down and actually cry about certain things because that toxic masculinity is something that the world is still healing. Y'all don't get to actually say, okay, today I don't feel like doing shit because you got to get up and go make that bread. You got to go take care of your kids. You got to make sure your woman straight, your house straight, you straight, everything in between. Y'all don't get that recognition like women do. And I do respect both of y'all as the grown men that y'all are, the grown black men that y'all are. In the business that y'all handle and how y'all take care of yourselves. Ali, you take care of your kids, you take care of your business. Holly, you take care of your business very well. Like y'all articulate yourselves very well. Y'all make sure that y'all are not, being them scared little boys. Y'all are standing up and being the grown black men that y'all are. And I really do appreciate that for real.
I appreciate you giving me
Yeah,
that.
I really appreciate that too. Was not really saying stuff
Cause
like
boy,
that
I'm
to
telling you, we
me
don't
either.
hear that shit.
But
Us
we
as men, we
appreciate
do not
that.
hear that shit every day. We hear
You
the
made my
negative, the
day
negative, the negative. So
for
when you
real.
hear some positive shit, man, it's like getting the gift. Cause
For
niggas
Yeah.
don't
real,
get
exactly.
get
It,
niggas some gifts,
it
ladies.
it's
You
rare
want to
to
make a man
it's
happy? Get your niggas
it's
some gifts.
really
Motherfucking fun, nigga.
it's really rare to hear some positive shit because everybody on some negativity. So it's really rare to hear some positive shit. If you're
Yeah, I
not
just
in
Yeah.
figured
church,
I
like
figured that
you
y'all
might
would need
like
that
if you go to
skill.
church, yeah, you're gonna hear some cliche stuff. But like
Right.
I'm just saying, like outside of church, like when you hear something positive, it's like you know what I'm saying. And that was going into that other segment we were talking
That's
about,
what
which
I was
was
just about
like
to say. I feel like
mental
y'all
health
needed
and
that before we get into.
like stuff like you know what I was talking about.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. So I spoke that to y'all because the next topic is about a scandal, and a lot of the times men are accused and it never happens. Sometimes men are actually doing this, and it's just this big fight between men and women. I don't understand it because God dang it, y'all just have a penis and we got a vagina. Gosh. My God, today we got more homos than y'all. But anyways, the next topic we have on the books is Talil and Jordine Pauline. So basically, they went out one night and they went back to a hotel room, did some adult shit. But after everything came out, she said that he raped her. So he went on his stream and he was like, nah, bro, like that didn't happen. What it was is that, what we did was consensual. He apologized to his girlfriend, which I got my notes on that. I'm just going to keep telling y'all the story. But he apologized to his girlfriend, but he also said that before everything happened, she had, requested money from him saying that you're not going to play with me. Like, I'm going to need you to send me my bread. She said that this was for a phone that he broke. Now, the Me Too movement is definitely big. I'm a part of the Me Too movement myself. So, as far as victims are concerned, I never want to say somebody is lying. However, with big scandals like this, where everybody wanted to be famous, when everybody wanted to put out some type of publicity to get their name out there, they will say some crazy ass shit. They will make up some crazy ass stories. And when you have people, especially these young influencers, that are influencing not only our little sisters and our kids, but was once influencing us at one point. it's hard to look at a story and be like, okay, who the fuck is telling the truth? Like she said that they went out and they didn't have consensual sex. He said that they did. Well, nobody was in the fucking room when it happened. We just hearing both of their stories, and I want to hear both of you beautiful men and what y'all got to say about this accusation.
Okay, so Khalil James went
Mm-hmm.
live and pretty much put it all out there. Met at the club, had a one night stand. He recorded her talking about, oh, she said I've never had a one night stand before. I don't think it's cool and all this. He was like, if we cool tomorrow, it ain't a one night stand. She was like, it's more than other days than tomorrow. So obviously, she wanted more than that. So she wanted to leave. She leaves, sees the car. The car is a Toyota. She walks back in and say, I'm not one of them type of bitches. I need a black truck. He gets her the black truck. And he got all the receipts on his live. He get her
Mm-hmm.
the black truck. $132 is how much the black truck was.
Right.
Next thing you know, she sends him a request for $2,000. I don't know how the phone mishap come up. I don't know. He didn't really talk about that on his live stream, but $2,000 requested from her to him.
Well,
After that,
Paul, I don't mean to cut you off, but she tried to say that in the message when she sent that when she asked for the request that she said it was for the phone, but he had clear proof that in that message she said, "I need that $2,000 for you. Stop playing with me." So her whole case is starting to be broken down little by little. But go ahead.
you just put me on the song. You put me down. Hey, you put me on. But nah. So now that you told me that, she posted some shit saying she posted a meme and he put it on his live pretty much saying like this my last chance of warning him before I show him who I really am.
Yeah,
Boom.
right.
He ignored it. Next thing you know, SA case all out. Oh, she filed for this, and it's just like, okay. I kind of felt like in the back of my mind it was a money scheme. He had a girlfriend wrong. Granted, he shouldn't have stuck his dick in that crazy bitch. But niggas, if you go cheat, first off, make sure it ain't with no crazy bitch. Two, make sure it's a low key bitch. Three, make sure it's a bitch far away from you. Don't make sure she 30, 40 miles. You need to have that shit like in another state. Like, oh man, I'm about to go out of town with my boys. Yeah, we all going out of town. Nigga, you go fuck that bitch. And then come back, nigga. You don't need to have no hiccups of y'all niggas bumping into each other at Walmart, Kroger, Walgreens, Trader
Right.
Joe's, or the fuck y'all niggas shop at. Because you ain't about to do nothing but fuck yourself. Especially if the bitch ugly. So, you motherfuckers, hear me clear. Ty Little James, you did the right thing. Niggas, take note. He had everything laid out, all the evidence. He went live. He waited before he said anything. He talked with his lawyer. He took the proper necessary steps to be able to go ahead and say everything he needed to say without incriminating himself or making it seem like something might have.
Right.
So, niggas, take notes. Don't fuck crazy bitches. Don't fuck with these celebrity bitches. Be careful of these Me Too movement bitches. No offense. Uh, and yeah, pretty much just keep your dick in your pants and keep it to your woman.
Yeah. So what was the next topic?
Well, before we get off of that one, I just want to say if that bitch is lying, it because she posted this big thing about how her mental health is messed up because she been getting all these derogatory comments and shit. And honestly, like I said, if this bitch is lying, I pray the karma that she get is the karma that she motherfucking deserve. Because you don't play with nobody's life like that. Like I said, I got brothers, I got cousins, I got niggas that I fuck with that I refuse to think that I'ma ever let a bitch be out here thinking that they gonna lie on his name, saying that you
Mhm.
sexually assaulted him. Like that's crazy as fuck because there are actual women and men. We're not even just gonna say women. There are actual women and men that have been assaulted And that's gonna lead into what we finna talk about. They have been assaulted and can't say that shit because things get
Yeah,
swept under the rug. Things,
I
people
feel
are
like
out here trying to money scheme. People are out here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
if a woman try to falsely accuse a man of sexual assault, she needs to do the jail time because if he can get arrested for a lie, then therefore she should be able to get arrested for a lie too. If he getting five to
That part.
7 years, she need to get 2 to 3. Just even the playing field because you shouldn't be putting
And
that
that's
because
that's
that ruins a
real.
lot of people. That ruins a lot of people's life. That ruins a lot of people's life. Think about this: if he
That
would have got hit
follows
with it,
you.
it would have been it would have been hard for him to do certain shit now. So yeah, but we can go
Definitely.
on to the next topic. Yeah, let's
But
go.
that's what I like I said, we went ahead and we did this the way we did it because the last thing we're talking about is the Epstein files. And the DLJ had went ahead and said that they needed to go ahead and put the rest of the files out. No more hiding, no more secrets, no anything like that. And everybody knows a little bit more, as far as them two with Michael Jackson being involved in it. But they had apologized because they had removed Trump's photos from the files, which is not surprising. We all know this nigga is a pedophile, a rapist, and everything in between. Um, but they had also posted pictures of, when he had died in his cell. The nigga had hella sheets. Now, I done been to jail, okay? They don't give you three bulks of sheets. You get one sheet, one outfit, that's it, that's all. Baby, you barely even get a bed, okay? Let alone a meal. So, with that being said, like the way that they posted the pictures, it clearly showed a setup for sure. So, hold on. It clearly showed a setup for sure. So, with that being said, I want to hear y'all thoughts on it. Go ahead. Shoot.
Go ahead, AJ, take it away, man.
Like the thing about it, we really only got like 3 more minutes left. So like if we do some commentary on it, everything gotta be very short. Because I remember I told y'all we got a 30 minute.
Well, go ahead, talk.
So
I
like
said, go ahead, take it away. Tell you how you
I
feel.
mean
You ain't
like
been saying nothing
nah
all
nah
show.
like I wanted you go ahead Ali go like I want to hear your perspective on it, man. Go ahead. Like I want to hear what you
Them
got to
niggas
say.
freaky. Them niggas freaky as hell. The reason they took away Trump shit is because, look, Trump is trying his hardest to not show everybody his true colors. We all know he a freak. We all know he probably with that Diddy shit, goon in a corner while his wife getting hit by a black man. He probably on that type of shit. We don't know. But look, if he over there in Epstein Island and Michael Jackson, I'm sorry. Chris Tucker, I'm sorry, but they got the pictures out. They put them out there. So don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself for going over there and doing what you was doing. I hope you left early. That's all I'm saying.
Shit. All right. What about you, Z?
Like I said, with that kind of stuff, just seeing everything that's been coming out lately, even with the Diddy documentary and stuff like that, like a lot of these men at the top and women included, because we're not just gonna say it was men at these parties, but a lot of these people that have the fame, have the fortune, and everything in between, them hiding underneath and it being exposed now, it makes me sick to my stomach because that's the reason why, like we was talking about with Nick Rayner and everything going on with Disney and Nickelodeon, all of these things, all of these networks. A lot of these people were fucking with kids. Like a lot of these people were at these parties, and yeah, hopefully they left early, but bitch, you was still at the party and you knew what the fuck was going on. Whether you left early or not, whether you didn't participate, you still knew what the fuck was going on and didn't say nothing. You didn't say anything. You waited years for this shit to come out. And now you want to try to defend yourself. Fuck you and every defense that you think you got for yourself because you let people be traumatized for years and years and years and years and years. And then now you want to be consoling them and hug them and, oh, I'm sorry you went through that. Fuck you. Fuck you the long way with no Vaseline. Okay? That's what I have to say about it. So, yeah.
Z give it 100% real.
And that's just how I gotta feel because that's what they was doing. They was fucking people the long way with no Vaseline, doping them up on perks and ecstasy and baby oil and alcohol and doing all this shit. And then wondering why you got motherfuckers like, and I know this is not a topic, but just quick little throw in motherfuckers like 50 Cent that's making whole documentaries and smiling that he's revealing this shit to the world. So yes, fuck them the long way with no Vaseline. Yes.
Period. Cool.